Staff Sergeant Adams, this is Sergeant Conway. We'll be your cabin crew for today.
Cabin crew?
Since I'm fairly confident we all know why we're here, I'll skip the usual brief. So, over to you, Sergeant. When you're ready, put some rounds downrange. As you can see, while the sergeant remains standing upright, he has to work harder to compensate for the recoil. Were he to take a knee, the effort he'd have to put in compensating for the recoil would be reduced. So, whenever possible, try to crouch down before firing. Going prone offers the best stationary shooting posture with the least recoil and smallest profile. However, be careful of grass and other obstacles obstructing your view. Engaging targets at greater distances is a bit more complicated. Collimator sights, like the sergeant are not well suited to the task. Sergeant, go ahead and grab the RCO from the crate. From now on, I'll be giving directions to the sergeant exclusively in compass bearings, so please pay attention. I'll call out specific targets for the sergeant to engage. It's up to him to pick them out and score a hit. Are you ready, Sergeant?
As I'll ever be.
All right, first target.
Helicopter. Well, speaking of CSAT.
Pay attention, children. 400 meters, bearing 307. For the sake of those watching at home, the target is at 400 meters, bearing 307. Come on, Sergeant, it's right there! On top of the empty gas tank. 100 meters, bearing 290. Remember, control your breathing. Aim for clean, focused shots. .300 meters, bearing 330. Great, let's move on. While we're on the subject, you're going to find it much harder to control your breathing on the battlefield. Sergeant...
Don't even say it.
Your adoring public awaits.
God damn it.
What is the sergeant doing, I hear you ask? Well, in all honesty, I have no idea. Although I think we can all agree it's quite a sight to behold.
Fuck you, Staff Sergeant.
However, his completely spontaneous and totally unplanned marathon conveniently brings us to our next lesson, fatigue. It can and it will be your worst nightmare in the field, should you fail to regulate it effectively. Push yourself too hard and you'll find yourself unable to hit shit, even when the situation requires otherwise. And hell, if that's not enough for you, you'll just grow to hate the sound of your own wheezing. The floor is all yours, Sergeant. See? Now the sergeant has to battle himself as he fires. Again, you need to control your stamina. If you don't, you'll have a hard time hitting anything at all. That'll do, Sergeant. That'll do.
American, please, I need to speak with you. There has been an incident. Over.
What do you mean, incident? Send us your grid. Over.
We cannot do that.
Say again. Why not? Over.
We do not have a map.
GPS.
Negative.
Copy. Wait one. It's always something with these people. All right, change of plans. Everyone, gather around the sergeant. Come on, don't be shy now. We're gonna learn something useful. Bring up your map, Conway. Okay, here's the deal. Since your people are completely incapable of intelligent thought, it has fallen upon us to rescue them from certain doom. Before we begin, Sergeant, if you'd be so kind, stick a marker on our location 066159er. For those just tuning in, six-figure grids are a crucial navigational tool. Coordinates are read from the bottom first, followed by the ones that run up the side. Conway, 066159er. Right there, Conway, for God's sake. We're gonna attempt to triangulate their position. However, before we get onto that, you guys still there?
Yes.
We need some landmarks to go off here. Do you have anything we could use? Did you spot anything recognizable en route to your location? Over.
Well, we know that we are west of Sirta. We drove through it.
Okay, that's one. Hold on. Come on, Sergeant, keep your map out. All right, Sergeant, stick a marker on Sirta. It should be about 3 clicks to the northeast.
Clicks?
3 kilometers, in other words.
북동쪽으로 약 3클릭.
Sirta, Sergeant, 3 clicks to the northeast. Conway, Sirta, big letters, mark it. Now, let's draw a line going west from Sirta. Can you guys give us any other landmarks?
There is a hill nearby. It has a small chapel on top of it. It is at bearing 130 from our position. Over.
Copy. Wait one. That's probably somewhere southwest of Sirta itself. Think you can locate it, Sergeant?
시르타 서남쪽. 우리 위치에서 130.
A hill with a chapel, Sergeant, southwest of Sirta.
아이씨. 여긴가?
All right, the bearing they gave us was 130. However, that's from them to the chapel. We want to work out the bearing from the chapel to their position. So let's do a 180. That makes it 310 from the chapel itself. You'll notice the lines intersect. That, in a nutshell, is all we're looking for. It tells us that, if the information they provided is accurate, they must be somewhere near there. However, the intersect won't always be exact. Use common sense to enhance your accuracy, or try to obtain further information. Over to you, Sergeant. Stick a marker on their position. Hold on. Are you guys around some buildings, or are you out in the middle of nowhere?
We're in a small settlement, just off the main road.
So you have another road leading to you?
Yes, a dirt track. It took us northeast from the main road itself.
Copy.
주 도로를 벗어나.
Yep, that looks about right.
아이씨.
American, what is your status?
We've got your grid, 075183. We're on our way. Stay put. Out.
여기네.
Okay, we're gonna go find your friends. Keep yourselves busy while we're gone. The rest of you, load up. Conway, you're driving.
응? 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 응?
Take the left up ahead.
어디야, 씨. 여기가?
Take the left, Conway, around the town.
Okay.
For the record, I'm blaming CSAC.
Keep driving, I'll check with McKinnon. Broadway, Alpha 1-1, actual. Was that what I think it was? Over.
Confirmed, 1-1. Just a small tremor. No cause for concern. Over.
Copy, Broadway.
Phalanx to all units. We just experienced a light earthquake. Do not be alarmed. Return to your posts and resume your duties. Out.
What he said, 1-1.
Yeah, we got it, Colonel. 1-1 out.
Guess some greenbacks must have shit themselves.
Take the next left. find the GPS, Sergeant.
컨트롤 M. 오른쪽 컨트롤 M.
Take the right coming up. This must be the place. Pull up and park, Conway. Everyone out!
Christ.
What the hell happened here?
We were on patrol. We were attacked.
Patrol, huh?
Yes,
And these people, they attacked you?
yes. Was I unclear?
You ever heard of excessive
Quit,
force?
Sergeant.
Staff Sergeant, they're just civilians.
Did you sweep the buildings? And what's the deal with that man over there?
Yes, we did. They are clean.
You searched all of them, including the ones down there?
No, only these ones.
And that man, do you have medical support inbound?
No.
Are you kidding me?
Sergeant, search those buildings down there. The rest of you, set up a perimeter. And you, call for a goddamn medevac. Now!
The shed's empty. Small one's clear, continuing the search. Adams, I've got a weapon stash here. Small arms and explosives. Definitely guerrilla. Over.
You see? They were a threat.
Yeah, and I'm sure they just attacked you for no reason.
Copy, Sergeant. Form on me.
Status?
He didn't make it.
Damn it.
I let Broadway know what's going on. We've been ordered back to base. I've told these idiots to clean up the mess. They'll handle the weapons.
I can't help but think the guerrillas won't take too kindly to this.
Probably not. All right, everyone, mount up. We're out of here.
아스들은 콜의 북쪽 지역에서 지역을 공격해서 자기 방어로 주장하는 치명적인 병력을 동원해야 합니다. 한 명의 부상자는 생존하였으나 끝내 부상을 이기지 못하고 사망하여 공식적으로 6명의 사망자를 기록하였다. 현장의 평화유지군은 보고된 시간 기록을 확인하였으나 순찰대의 무력 사용 정당성에는 의문점이 남아있다. 이 사건에 이어 정부는 FIA의 연락을 취하여 선의 제스처로 카벨라에서 회담을 가질 것을 제안하였다. 이에 따라 절차를 감시하는 평화유지 현장에서 출발할 경로에 따라 이거 너무 어렵네.
Christ. Did they put enough stairs in this thing?
Having trouble there, Staff Sergeant?
No, sir.
Come on.
Any word from the MOD sit-down, sir?
Negative. Nothing from the AAF or the guerrillas. In fact, the whole thing's gone dark.
You're kidding me.
Nope.
Figure that missing greenback convoy has something to do with it?
Why do you think you boys are here? There's your ride. You two get going. Find us that convoy, Staff Sergeant.
Copy.
Good. I'll try to unbuckle things here on this.
Skinner didn't seem too happy.
Well, who can blame him? He's the one that's always had to do the cleaning up around here. The AAF and the FIA consenting to a sit-down within the country's Ministry of
어우 뭐야 이거.
Well, I don't know who thought
머리
that
어디
was a
갔어?
good idea. There's the AAF's checkpoint. It's coming up on 20 minutes since their convoy was supposed to pass through here. All right, we're coming up on the convoy's last known position. Start scanning that terrain.
지형과 인원을 수색을 시작한다.
There, on the road. Runway, Alpha 11 actual. We have a visual on the convoy. Grid 073123. How copy, over. 11 actual, Broadway.
073123.
Dispatching reinforcements. Secure the area and await their arrival. Copy, Broadway. And Staff Sergeant. in all
수송대를
likelihood,
보호하라.
You're gonna have FIA guerrillas waiting for you down there. Stick to the ROE. Do not fire unless fired upon. However, that does not mean you're to